In the beginning, man was not very civilized. He often had little or no respect for his brother. But since those days, man has come a long way.
Thanks. I needed that.
You know you make me wanna kick my heels up and throw my hands up and throw my head back and come on now. Don't forget to say you will. Don't forget to say yeah, 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 yeah. Say you will. Say it right now, baby. Say you will. Come on, come on. Say you will. Say that you. Say that you love me, say that you need me, say that you want me, you want to please me. Come on now.
Well, perhaps some men have not come that far, but Alpha Omega Psi Fraternity Incorporated has, now celebrating its 15-year anniversary. In 1969, here at the old Centennial School building, ISUE's first home, AO Psi was just an idea in the minds of 15 men. Then it was known as Alpha Psi Omega. According to the recorded minutes of September 20th, 1970, our fraternity had no elected officers before that time and was run by acting president Paul Porter. Elections were held on that September night, and P. Stephen Mosley was elected the fraternity's first official president. It was during Mosley's administration that Alpha Psi Omega officially became Alpha Omega Psi. Not long after, AO Psi found its first home, this farmhouse at 7200 West Mill Road. Whether to gather corn stalks for a Halloween party or just to come down to enjoy a brew and a cigar, one of the most popular spots at the old house was this bridge, affectionately known as the Bridge. You can tell we went to college. It was at this bridge that ideas for many of the famous AO Psi parties were conceived, including the Hairy Buffalo, Halloween, Valentine's, and lawn parties, the last of which was held on this side of the house. But after all this hard work, the Psis needed more. A trip to Florida over spring break, which has become a lasting tradition for the brothers. However, things went downhill when AO Psi had problems with its landlord.
Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
Christ. 7 years of college down the drain. Might as well join the Peace Corps.
My mother's gonna kill me.
I knew it. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it.
But the Psis joined together, packed their bags, and moved out of 7200 West Mill Road in February of 1975. Several months later, as things were looking bad, AO Psi got a shot in the arm, moving into a new farmhouse on Lower Mount Vernon Road, the first ISUE fraternity to move on campus. It took a lot of hard work, but eventually AO Psis again climbed back to the top, showing it had the will, determination, and desire to be the best. This new house had a unique feature, a barn, cleverly called the Barn, which brought on a new era in AO Psi parties. At one party, 13 half barrels were tapped and emptied. At many parties, the lines at the restroom were too long, so many in AO Psi came here behind the barn to relieve himself. As you can tell, over the years, the erosion has taken its toll. The barn also supplied a new place for fraternity meetings, the grain room, which doubled as a party room and bar. Many fraternity meetings were held here on the porch of the new house. It was also a place to just sit and enjoy a brew and watch the cars go by. And of course, just above it was the escape route for the famous Ladder Man. During these first few years at the new house, AO Psi established itself as a leader on the ISU-E campus, winning Greek Week in 1978 and becoming a powerhouse in football, mauling the Teaks and Sigtaws. The AO Psi's also captured the All-Sports Trophy. But out of all of its accomplishments and trophies, AO Psi is perhaps most proud of its Eagle Grand Prix bike teams, which have never finished worse than 4th place, and they are always among the leaders. This is the track where the Eagle Grand Prix is raced at ISU-E each year. To this day, the men of AO Psi still hold 2 outstanding records: the fastest race time set in 1980 and the 2 fastest lap times by students set in 1978. Chris Krager's record is still 2 seconds faster than anyone else has ever ridden the track. For 12 of the 15 years of AO Psi's existence, the brothers have been joined hand in hand by the Little Sisters, an organization that has grown very strong over the years. These female companions were always good friends and occasionally became wives of the brothers. The AO Psi Little Sisters are as much a part of the fraternity today as they have ever been. Add all of this together, and during the past decade and a half, AO Psi has done more than survive. It has succeeded. It has given all of us brothers, it has given us sisters, and it has given us friends. But most importantly, it has given us a feeling of brotherhood. Alpha Omega Psi is not just 15 years in your memory. It has been, is, and always will be your fraternity for life.